Are you looking for a bottle job? I know where you could find it. We are Salford City and we don't mind it. We lose games towards the end of the year because we are full of fear. Not as good as yesterday's song, is it? But, I mean, truthful. Run the intro. QPR, Celtic. Well, who knew? Celtic and Rangers. So, Queen's Park. You get it. Hello there, folks. Welcome back to the Salford Story. It's me, Ben. Hi. Well, waving again at the start. But you never wave back, so I'm going to stop doing it. It's embarrassing for me, really. Now, the way it's worked out, because of our success in the Europa League, I'm calling it a success. It is a success. We haven't lost in the Europa League for a long time. We've won every single knockout game. So, you know, City battered them. Did we beat them twice? Yeah, battered them. Sampdoria battered them. Standard Liège battered them. And now Celtic, we're going to batter them. But first of all, QPR. We play QPR and Celtic today. Next episode, Manchester City and Celtic there too. And it could be a time to bottle it. It could be a time to just fulfill the legacy that I've set out for years and years to win the Europa League and the Premier League as a double. I mean, that's the double everyone really wants. Champions League, easy to win the Champions League. Too easy, boring. Everyone goes on about that all the time. How often do you hear about the Europa League, Premier League double? Not very often, exactly. Teams are usually better than the Europa League, so they don't. Yeah, you get it. So let's introduce you to the team that comes up against Queen's Park Rangers. Now, we're going relatively standard today. We're not going to mess things up too much. We're going to keep it as it should be. The only injury is to Anklebrand, who's out for a few days. We'll miss the game against Celtic as well. Disappointing. Might even miss the game against Manchester City later on to the next episode too. Oliveira, Bamba, you're not German, Hessing, Ran in goal, of course. Vidal, Kasper, Kovalev in the middle, Caselli on the right, Menga up top, and we're going to play Feldmeier out on that left-hand side. Of course, we've got plenty of options now. We could play Barry, we could play Rasheen Jameson, we could play Kovalev out there, or even Menga, who we've tried this season. But Feldmeier, I think, is having such a good time under me. An 8.12 average rating. He is fantastic. Not a natural out there, as we've come across plenty of times before, but the pace on the man and his crossing and dribbling ability, you can't ignore it. So he comes in today. Hopefully, good things are on the horizon. Got a bit of hair sticking up there. I mean, let's just leave it there. I look fancy. Okay, then. If we take a quick look at the league table, I do believe we're playing on the Sunday. So, yeah, we're down in third place, but with the game in hand, if we win it against Queen's Park Rangers, we lift ourselves 2 mountains higher than before. I don't know, I'm just singing at random intervals. Basically, we'll go top. That's all you need to know. Don't win today, and it begins. Now, Queen's Park Rangers are down in 14th spot as we submit the team. I'm hoping that the way it's gone so far for us, the end of the season, we're on a good run. Let's put it that way. We're on a decent run. So if we continue the run, we should be absolutely fine. We've been assertive recently. We'll continue that. A team such as ours should be winning any problem at all. It's absolutely right. By the way, I asked a few episodes ago, would you like to see a sort of behind-the-scenes episode of all the things that you don't see in the Salford Story, other teams and how they're getting on, other leagues and whatnot? I will be doing that, but at the end of this season, because to do it sort of midway through would be strange. A few people have asked me. There's your answer. Now, luckily for us, just a draw today will see us into second place. But second place is something we've done before. I'm bored of second place. We did that last year, winning it. That's what we do this year. So far, quite an edgy start. A little bit nervy, a little bit panicky, and not a lot of action. The temptation to go attacking is strong, and until half time, we're going to do just that. Hopefully, apply a little bit more pressure. Kovalev, not having the greatest of games. Neither is Feldmeier. Although they've picked it up since I said that, so you know, proving that my management is effective. Just by mentioning issues. I say effective. 0-0 against QPR in a game we have to win. Not great. I might get aggressive, actually. I'm not happy with the performance out there. They look fired up. And not only do I not look happy with the performance, we're going to change things around a little bit. We've been playing Kovalev as the advanced midfielder on attack. Now, I'm thinking of changing it up. I'm looking at Sergio. I'm thinking, do you want this, mate? Kovalev on a yellow card, not having a good game. We're just going to change. We're going to keep that the same, I think. I think later on in the game, it's a good chance we play Feldmeier out on that right side and switch things up a little bit. Maybe bring Manza on, Menga out on the left. We'll see. Anyway, let's continue on. Sergio on for now. Let's hope he produces the goods. Okay, we're still on attacking as well. I feel like we are best served on attacking. Actually, I was saying all this. For about 20 minutes, we're just going to counter. Just to see if we can bring QPR out a little bit. They're in a very strange place right now of not really achieving anything this season. So, with 20 minutes to go, that's not really happened for me. So we're gonna make another change. Okay, so Menga's gonna come out here. We're gonna put Feldmeier on the right, who again great form, and it's Manzo or it's China. I mean, if you get your keypads out and vote now, is it Manzo or is it China? Now, although probably most of you will have said China at that point, we're going to bring Manzo on. Right, 20 minutes left to go as we go back into the game. It's a corner kick. Ball played in Hessing's there. You're not German. It would be an unlikely source if he were to score with another corner. It's been a highlightless game, I dare say. Feldmeier in towards Hessing, cleared, and now Vidal's got it. I'm not sure if this is a highlight because I'm making a substitution. Yeah, it was. All right, we're not countering anymore. We haven't got time. 15 minutes, we've got to attack. It's not really working right now. We're going to have to push higher up. We're going to have to up the tempo. And the chance actually it might fall away of QPR. If we win this back, though, there is a counter-attack on for us. Sergio's got it. He's got Manzo further ahead. I've got to be honest, Manzo looked about a yard offside, but he goes forward well. A deflection would have been an ugly way to win it. But with 2 minutes left on the clock, oh, God. Okay, corner kick, late doors. Menga, come on, Menga, somebody. Oh, my... Okay, never mind. Feldmeier puts it in again. I don't know what the hell has just happened. Cleared. Oliveira keep it in? He kept it in. Feldmeier. We haven't got long here. Oh my God, Camps has cleared it. Tran, Tadenya. I mean, this is not good. This is not good. We now go into the final couple of games needing Arsenal to step up. Unless, of course, in this next 30 seconds... Oh my, you sneaky little bastard. Hessing's fouled him, and that's probably going to mean that's that. And a draw against QPR... I mean, I was joking when I said we could bottle it. I was joking. Now, not joking. It's... Oh, God, it's... nil. I mean, we're unbeaten. We're unbeaten today so far. Okay, you've taught me. I'm angry. I mean, they've not had a shot on target. We should really be doing better. Okay, turns out there's a little while before our game against Celtic. I don't know, why is there such a big gap? We don't play for ages. So I'll let you know. Be back in a moment. Celtic game coming up. We're now in second place in the league. Who do Arsenal play in the last couple of games? Please be someone hard. Please be someone hard. Arsenal play... Well, they play FA Cup semi-final, and then they play Reading and Stoke. Okay, not easy, but we play City. Okay then, you join me back here after... Let's just forget what we've just watched, because it wasn't good. What we're going to do, I thought I'd introduce you to the change. We're going to bring Barry in, play him into the Feldmeier, and then move actually Feldmeier across to the other side. Where's he gone? There he is. Over to Caselli. Ankerbrand's not fit enough to play yet after his injury. He's coming back slowly but surely. Should be available for maybe the second leg against Celtic. Yet to find out that, obviously, because can't predict the future. Oliveira at Hessing at the back, then Bamba, you're not German. In fact, Oliveira needs to be changed back to a full-back. I think I did that for Peter a while ago. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Vidal, Kasper, Kovalev, Barry on the left, then Feldmeier on the right, and Menga up top through the middle. Celtic away game, and as I say, we're unbeaten in Europe for the last 6 games. We've won every single one, in fact. So if we can continue that forward, and we should get a good result today. We are the favourites for the match. I imagine Celtic have been just destroying Scotland. Shall we have a look? I don't mean it like actively beating it to a bloody pulp. Let's just have a look. So you can see there, apart from St Johnstone, who won it one time, and Celtic came second that year, they've won it every single year that I've been playing the game, which is a lot of years. Or at least it's competitive. Maybe that'll be a challenge for next year. Try and defeat Celtic. That's it. That's the only task I've got, just to beat Celtic one time, maybe. So they're playing 4-4-2. I don't recognise any of the names. I don't think they've got any of our former players. Shall we just click one randomly? Mike Sampson sounds tough. Oh, 34-year-old Scottishman. He's been capped 31 times, 12 goals. Actually, he looks like the kind of player. I think he regen late into the game because I opened Celtic up once we were in the Premier League. He's scored a lot of goals, but he is playing in Scotland, so he will be. I mean, Falkirk aren't that good, I'm just saying. Any Falkirk fans watching? Doubt it. Okay, start the game then. Let's hope for good things. We've got to just forget about the Premier League for now. We've got 2 games left. It's not over. I've put it into a difficult situation, but it's not over. I was looking at a few stats, actually, working into these games, that if we score the first goal, we never lose. That is a crazy true stat this season, especially. If we score the first goal, I don't think we've lost a match. So if we can maybe just continue that, that'd be great. Celtic with some early pressure here, though. I might change it up from flexible to fluid, actually. For like, if we can get players forward, moving around, get Kovalev involved more, playing that kind of system, it might work out well for us. Anyway, early stages here, Celtic having the better of it, but we will come into the game, I suspect. Now, Feldmeier picked up a bit of a knock there. He is recovering, which is strange, because he went down to about 50% and now he's back up to 82, as if nothing happened. Dun, dun, dun. We're not scoring early here. I don't know why we're not scoring earlier in games. We're going to change Kovalev, change him back to an advanced playmaker, try and get him involved a little bit more, because so far he's having little impact. I mean, the QPR game was dull, right? This is worse. So what I'm going to do is I was assertive last time, didn't get anything out of it, so we're going to change tack slightly. The way the game is set, you can go out there and play without any pressure, and hopefully if we can lift the pressure off our team, that will be the thing that makes the difference. We're going to pass into space. We've got very, very quick wingers. We might as well get them involved more by playing it into those wider areas. In fact, based on that, we'll exploit both flanks too. Okay, we need to find ourselves a goal. Get our wide players involved. And we have a throw-in deep in their half. Barry with it. Menga caught the throw-in, though. That wasn't great. I want to say catched it, caught it. Words. What I meant was he went towards the throw-in, which meant he wasn't available in the middle, which I don't really like to see, if I'm completely honest. Something we'll have to look into going forward. Say that in the sort of the 50th game of the season. We're working it nicely, though. Barry into Kovalev now. If he can get him involved, he will create things for us. Kovalev gives it a 1-2. Kovalev into the middle. Barry's there. Casper. Oh, it's a good finish into the far corner. We held it up for a long time there. Played out to Casper, who calmly slots it into that far corner. It's been coming. It's an away goal as well. You know how much I value those. We take the 1-0 lead. Kovalev sort of stands on the ball for a little while, pulls it back to Barry, who, well, he actually gets tackled, it turns out. I don't know if he played it back or got tackled. Casper, though, sort of the empty portion of the net, puts the ball in there. It's Celtic 0. It's Salford 1. I did put a 1 up there. There it is. Forward again. Menga. Chance. Kovalev was that? No way. Kovalev. Nikolai Kovalev with the goal. Well, we changed a few things around. We tried to exploit the flanks, and it turns out 2 goals have come from the middle. Both from wide areas. We've cut inside and then pulled it back and found ourselves with the goal. Oliveira then plays it into Menga, who has a shot first time. Kovalev comes back out to him. The keeper maybe should do better, but there's a chance he's still reacting to the Menga shot. And we took advantage. 2-0, 2 away goals. I like it a lot. Menga yet to get on the score sheet, but with 2 goals from our midfield, that is fine with me. Just thinking I might bring Rasheen. I know he's struggling. I was going to bring him on for Barry, but we'll leave it as it is. We might actually bring Sergio on for Casper and then switch those 2 round. A little bit more creative in midfield now. And we're in control of the game, so why not? As the ball is headed clear by Celtic. We want to try and keep a clean sheet. It's important. We don't want to just give up early free goals. As Allen goes through, pulls it wide. We don't want to give early free goals. We don't want to give away cheap goals. I don't know why I said the word early. It doesn't make any sense. But 2-0 up. 15 minutes to go. Keep the clean sheet. Working it nicely. Kovalev out to Feldmeier now. And he will ask for it back and gets it. Switches it over towards Barry, but it's cut out. And now Barron plays it forward to Adams for Celtic. And then this is their only real chance of the game so far as Adams hits the byline. Ball played across. Barron with a strike. I think it hit the white beam. It did. Patton with it. And that's going to be that. 10 minutes left. We still are in full control. Celtic, interestingly, have had more possession. Maybe not something you'd expect. But with 5 minutes left, they're going to finish the game with more possession as well as the game ticks down. 5 seconds remaining then on the clock. Menga to put it in. Oliveira, well, our 3rd goal would have really sealed it, you'd think. But there it is then. Celtic 0, Salford 2. And I'm so upset about the QPR result. I've held it in for so long. We're going to throw this away, aren't we? Oh, sorry, that came out of nothing. You weren't expecting that. But I'm not very pleased, I'll be honest with you folks. But that does bring us to the end of this episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, then I think it's a bit of a shorter one than normal. Not a great deal of action. Do leave a like if you want to see more. Subscribe to the channel, and we love with care. For me, Dr. Mitchell, until tomorrow, where we bring you Manchester City and Celtic. It's a huge day, folks. It's a huge day. I'll see you then. With love, with care. For me, Dr. Mitchell, until next time. Goodbye.